Aircraft ready for mission. Hardpoint is in our hands. Mortar team in position. Awaiting target information.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Acidic back and welcome to the channel. Today's video I want to talk about the whole little Logan Paul situation and just give my thoughts on it and everything. I know a lot of people already have, but it's kind of a big topic, so I just kind of wanted to speak about it. Also, let me know what you thought of the beginning clip. I've just been using a couple of different weapons. I'm trying to do the marksman challenges. I'm trying to do a lot of, not really 100% the game, because that would take a lot of dedication to do that. But more of just try to complete as many challenges as I can as I go through, because it does help you level up a little bit. And I'm about to hit 9th. I think I'm level 35, Prestige 8 as of right now. So I'm trying to hit up there the Prestige Master. I'm really grinding it out. I only have like 5 days played and I'm almost 10th. So for about every day I've Prestige twice, which I think is pretty good. I mean, granted, I've been doing the camo challenges. I'm still working on that as well. I'm almost done with the rocket launchers, but that's a whole different thing. I'll do an update video on combat record and all that when I get the Master Prestige. The point of the video is the Logan Paul situation, and if you've been living under a rock or you just don't get on YouTube at all, really, and you're just somehow stumbling upon this video, he did a vlog, as you know, because Logan Paul does vlogs, and he's a really big YouTuber with like 15 million subscribers and everything. But he went to the suicide forest in Japan. I don't know why he was out there. I don't keep up with him. It's one of those big things that kind of happens, and everybody knows about it. It gets really blown up. But he went to the suicide forest and was vlogging. And as the name implies, the suicide forest is a place where people in Japan, they'll go off to go kill themselves. It's a really big thing over there. Like, it's just where so many people do it. And with the name suicide forest, you should know off the bat you probably shouldn't go around videotaping, and if you do, just keep it to yourself. Like, you should have known to an extent that you're going in a suicide forest. You're gonna find dead people there. Like, I don't really know what his idea behind that was. He made an apology video explaining everything, saying he was disappointed in himself, but unless he really just was not thinking, or he was doing it for more views, because he also tried to say that it's not about the views because I get enough of those and everything, but in reality of it, it's kind of the whole point of it was you to get views. He even made they stumbled across a person that just recently killed himself there. Didn't blur the dude out or anything. They didn't hide him from the camera. They did zooms in on him and everything. They even made him the thumbnail. They did the little whole typical YouTuber clickbait thing. They had the guy over there, and then they overlaid him on the right side posing with like a surprise face, like they didn't know there was going to be a dead body out in a suicide forest. So he pretty much used that as a clickbait to try to get people to watch it. And he was like, alright, people are really edgy and stuff, maybe they'll enjoy a dead person. Went a little too far with that. I don't see why that would have, unless he was on betscore.com, I don't see how that would have made any sense or correlated in any way, especially when most of his viewers are under 15. I was going to say 13, but we'll give him 15. We'll give him 2 extra age difference there. But he's going to do a video like that and expect it not to get backlash. He recorded a person that killed themselves, most likely going through depression. That's why you usually do. It might have been other things, but we're just going to go with the more probable answer. And instead of giving the respect to that person and everything, he shows them on video and all that, still hung from the tree and everything. And then, along with that, they were like asking if he was alive, and then was laughing at the person. So he goes, he makes a joke of suicide, and then goes to proceed to laugh and ask if the dude who's clearly hanging from a tree dead, motionless, if he's alive, and then laughs about it with the 3 other people that he was there with, and then he's going to try to say, I'm sorry, I did it out of context and everything, and it was a bad decision. There's no apologizing for that. You've completely screwed up, and I don't know if well, I can't say if he's going to come back from this. There's going to be little kids that defend him no matter what, because he's idol to them. So he's not going to go away unless YouTube takes it off, but YouTube won't do that because they even supported, I wouldn't say supported, but they flew under the radar when it comes to the demonetization and just the guidelines of YouTube. You're not supposed to show a dead body at all. And we got people like me and other YouTubers that play games with fake people dying, and then they get demonetized. But he can show a dead person hanging from a tree who committed suicide, which is a very big topic. and it's just really something you don't dive into on here. And they left it monetized, and some might say, well, they didn't check it. Well, I saw a picture of it on Twitter or somewhere, but the video got flagged, and like a couple of minutes later, not a couple, I'm going to say about an hour or so, but a little bit later, it got reviewed by YouTube, and it still had monetization on it. They personally reviewed it, and it still had monetization on it. They are, throughout YouTube, they're considered kind of like, I wouldn't say titans, but they're kind of considered invulnerable to any of the guidelines because they make so much money for YouTube. Like, this is most likely common sense for a lot of people, but if you don't, I'm going to enlighten you real quick. When you make money from YouTube, you're making ads on their platform, so they take a little bit out before they give you what you've made. So when they're making money, YouTube's making money, and when they're making so much, they don't want them to leave off their platform because that's ad revenue and just money in their business of Google and YouTube that's getting taken away if they do. So they tried to fly under the radar and just kind of like leave ad monetization on there. Didn't take it off or anything, said the guidelines were bad, but people can play a game or they can just make a video just talking about a serious topic and it gets flagged for being adult content or just not being ad friendly, which makes no sense whatsoever. That just shows how like really bad and corrupt the YouTube system is right now, and we really need to figure this out and get this fixed because it's just ridiculous. But then, to go on top of that, God, I just completely forgot what I was going to talk about. Give me 1 second. It's just like, I don't see what his thinking was behind this. Like, there's no way you've dug yourself into a ditch and backed yourself into a corner so much. There's really no getting out of this. You just got to take the backlash. And what I meant to talk about just a second ago that I completely forgot came right back to me. Another thing that shows YouTube is defending him on this somewhat and trying to make it go under the radar is the fact that people that make Logan Paul videos talking about the situation of it today, they're getting taken off and removed from YouTube and getting, I don't know if they're getting copyright strikes or not, but they're getting taken off because of quote unquote copyright, or not copyright, but rules of conduct or whatever they call it on YouTube. Everybody's different. Code of conduct, rules of conduct, everybody calls it something different. But they're getting taken down because it's talking about Logan Paul, and that's one of their YouTube ad revenue titans. Like, they're invulnerable, and this is really becoming a show after this. It's really ridiculous. Like, it's insane how bad this is right now, and they really we need to figure out what's wrong with this, because this platform used to be so open, and it used to be about broadcasting yourself, being open to an audience, and now it's all segregated into just big sections, and the littler people that want to make it out there, or even medium-sized people in the millions, just not big super 15 million, 50 million, stuff like that, they're not getting the equal treatment that it used to be, because money is such a big thing. Money shouldn't be, I mean, money to an extent needs to be in these things because it is a job and a platform, but it needs to be an equal opportunity kind of. And the way they have the algorithm set is it's always favored towards other people. But that's a whole different topic. We could talk about a whole new video on that alone. But the whole Logan Paul situation, it was really wrong. I don't understand what his point behind it was. There's just nothing he can really do. Facing with suicidal tendencies and depression myself, I've finally got help for it. I'm on medication now. I've been happier. I don't know if you can tell because of my videos. I've been a little bit more upbeat, or at least try to do that in my content to make it a little bit more exciting. Yeah, just being from that standpoint, it's just really hard to see the light of day of what he was trying to do with this video, and he tried to claim that he was going to help people, but I don't see how. And to disrespect the family and everything by showing that person face, no blur, just showing him and his identity dead in the forest is just completely uncalled for, and there really does need to be disciplinary action taken in some way, either legally or just YouTube termination. Something needs to go down, because that's just there's a line, and they've crossed it many times. The Paul brothers have, and they need to be shown that there's rules and regulations for a reason. But that's been my video for today. If you did enjoy, hit that like button. Also subscribe to my channel down below and hit the little bell icon next to it if you're new, so you'll be notified every time I upload or live stream to this channel. And leave a comment down below what you think about the situation, if it's a big deal to you or if it's not. Kind of interested to see how you guys think of this. But yeah, it's been Acidic, and I'm out. Peace.